This week, the Cinema Sisters will be reviewing...
Ha! You did it! Your fingerprints are on it! Ha! Clue! Give me that. Give me that.
Ow! This movie is about 6 guests get invited to a dinner party, and they all have one thing in common. Every guest at the party has been blackmailed by the same mysterious figure, who coincidentally gets invited to the party as well. But when that mysterious figure ends up dead, the 6 guests search around for the real culprit of the murder, and more murders follow.
My favorite character was Mrs. White because it was like the complete opposite of white. She wore black instead of white, and she was like so quiet and like, don't get near me.
My favorite character was Wadsworth the butler because he was sometimes really formal and like, I'm a very serious butler. And then sometimes he was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I'm panicking.
I recommend this movie for ages 8 and up because instead of 9. Because it was like very and
What does mean?
like I'm almost dead. And then
What?
because it was kind of romantic too.
Okay then. And I'd recommend this movie for ages 11 and up because there was a lot of adult jokes that might be really hard to understand for someone that's not in an older age. And there's also a lot, like Simone said, murder.
I rated this movie 5 popcorns because I really liked it. It was so good. I liked all the characters, and I liked how Scarlet was not like red, she was like green and was like sassy, and I didn't like that though.
I rate this movie 3 popcorns because I did like that it was based off of the board game that I do love to play, but I didn't really like how it was interpreted with the blackmailing thing. I thought that was a little bit much, and it didn't really make sense with the game. Am I right?
Yes. My burnt kernel was there was a lot of smoking and yeah.
My burnt kernel was the fact that, Simone kind of liked that Scarlet wasn't really she was wearing blue instead of her traditional, like a greenish blue instead of her traditional Scarlet color, but I really thought that would have made more sense. Like I kept confusing Mr. Green and Professor Plum because Professor Plum was wearing like brown and Mr. Green was wearing like purple, so it got really confusing in that aspect. I thought they were trying to make it interesting, but I thought that didn't really help move on with the plot. That's a wrap. This episode of Cinema Sisters. Tune in next week when we review another movie. And if you'd like to contact us, please visit us at info@cinemasisters.org where you can suggest movies for us to review and new things to do. You can use us rated G, PG, or PG-13. You can also visit us on our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram at CinemaSisters1123. Hope you have a lovely week. Where's Simone?
It was Simone in the basement with the lead pipe. Yikes! Just kidding!